What is going on, guys? Phil here for Phil's Craft Corner. I hope you're all doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad to be back making videos. I apologise that I've been away for a little while, but today we are taking a look at this. This is a gold on black material, and it is laserable, and you can engrave and cut it. When you engrave the top material, the black underneath shows through, and yeah, this top layer is a protective layer with all the writing. You peel that off once it's finished. It says leave it on for engraving, but I don't do that because from testing it ends up melting the protective layer, and that melts into your engraving and you don't get a good result. So instead I use the dish soap method. The results are like this. This is my logo, obviously, and it comes out very shiny. Looks really good. I've left this outside for a few weeks now, in direct sunlight, in all different weathers, because I wanted to see how well it would last, and it still looks absolutely amazing. Reason being is a local charity that I do a little bit of work for wants these as memorial plaques in their memorial garden, and they want them in the shape of butterflies. So that's what we're going to make today. I'm going to show you all the settings that I go through and all the steps that I do as well. So let's go over to the laser, let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for sticking with me, and enjoy. Alright guys, so I've got this on the laser now. I apologise for the lighting at the minute. This is the best I can do with where my laser currently is. I've got a spotlight shining right down, which is, you can see here, but we need to peel this layer off, and then I'm going to put just this liquid soap on, and that works the best for me so far. So let's peel this. Yeah, it's not been nice to come in one. Right, let's see if we can get it all in one now. Get it all together. There you go. So this is the surface now, and I'm just going to get the liquid soap, any washing up liquid, dish soap, something like that, just cheap soap. As long as it's a liquid soap, it's fine, and then you're just rubbing it all over. You can use a sponge brush if you want, but I just use my hand and then wipe the excess off on a towel or something. Don't knock the camera, Phil. My recording stuff and tripods are all at a property that I'm painting, because I've been recording the process, trying to get myself into video editing again, so working with what I've got at the minute. So now that's covered nicely, as you can see. What this does is, when you're engraving, this works for acrylic too, when you're engraving, the residue from doing the engraving sticks to the soap instead of the surface, and then you just wipe the soap off with some water or rinse it off under the tap or anything like that, and you get a nice clean crisp engraving then. So let's get this into the laser cutter. We'll get everything set up in Lightburn and we'll send it over. Right, the next step is some kitchen roll and just an old spray bottle full of water. And what this is going to do, this is going to sit underneath the acrylic, or in this case I think it's an ABS plastic. It's a bit rubbery. It says it's laser safe, and that's what it's advertised as. I can't remember exactly what it's made out of. I'll try and find out and put it somewhere in the description, but for now, off the top of my head, I can't remember. I've had this for a little while now, but it is designed to go on a CO2 laser, so it's pretty safe in that sense. So then we just wet this down. You don't want it soaking wet, but you don't want it like kind of in between. Like when you're gonna wipe down a kitchen side or something, you know, when you wet it and then squeeze it out. That's kind of how wet you want this to be. Because if you have it too wet, then it goes really weak and sticks to the back of whatever you're cutting out, and it's just a pain to clean up. And if it's too dry, it doesn't do what it needs to do. There we go. This will sit nicely in the laser. Hi guys. So what I can do now is I will focus into the centre of this using my focusing stick. If you've not made one of these for your laser, I suggest you do a ramp test and make a focusing stick for your laser, your focal length and all that good stuff. It's going to help in the long run. So that's all set up now. I'm going to load up Lightburn, we're going to get everything ready, designed, and then we're going to get the engraving and the cutting done. Right guys, so I've got everything set in Lightburn. The focus is on the centre of the material. So all there's left to do now is hit go and get started. Okay, so the engraving process is running 250mm a second at 13% power. This is going to take about 21 minutes to get all the engravings done on these butterflies. So we're going to leave that going, and when we come back we're going to cut them out. So while these are engraving, I just want to thank everybody that's here so far, because we are at 3,000 subscribers. We're a little bit over that now, but I've been on holiday and now I'm back. This is a bit of an older video, so I've just been editing this. I am working on a 3,000 subscriber special, so thanks everybody that's subscribed so far. Don't forget, subscribing is completely free and it helps out the channel tremendously, so if you like this kind of content then please hit that subscribe button. It does help so much. Speaking of subscribing, I found a new channel the other day. It's called Knuckle Busting Numbskull. The guy makes more mechanical things, so at the minute he's building a sickle for his ATV. He's got a couple of shop cats, which is pretty awesome. He's also almost at 100 subscribers, so if you guys want to head over there, maybe we can push him to 100 subscribers this week. That'd be absolutely amazing. Thanks guys, and now back to this video.
A few moments later.
Right, that's the engraving all done. Not sure how well you guys can see that, but it's come out really nice. It's time to do the cutting, and then we'll get all these cleaned up and they'll be finished. Put the air assist on. Away we go. So this cut is at 20mm a second with 50% power. Alright, so these are all cut out. When it finished I looked over and my camera said it overheated, so it's not recording, so I don't know how far through it got. Hopefully you got most of it. You can see it all cut out. So these mostly will just drop out. There's one of them gone down already. The ones that don't drop out just take a little bit of coaxing and they just pop out. Nice and easy, really. Usually just this top left corner is a bit of a struggle, so I'm going to get all these out and then we'll move on to cleaning up. This stuff is great, like if the laser doesn't cut all the way through because of the material, you can kind of like rip it out. I'm going to say that, and then these antennae in this top one are not going to work, are they? I don't know if you can see. Oh, look at it go over. This one here didn't quite cut through, so we're going to try and just force it a little bit. Come on. Got it? There we go. So you still get a pretty decent edge if you do it that way. Whereas if you did that with acrylic, you'd get a really rough edge. It wouldn't be nice at all. So this is what it looked like. They're a bit cloudy with the soap on there, but we're going to get them cleaned up in a second. Right, so I've got this bit of a workspace set up here in my office area, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just rinse these off. All I do is I put them in just water. All this is just cold water. I put them in there just for a couple of seconds. You can see already all the bubbles are coming out. All that soap's washing off from them. And then I'll bring them out and I'll place them along a towel. Just fit them in as best I can. If I don't get them all in one go, it's fine. All I need to do is start drying these out. Try and do this as quick as I can so I don't overheat my camera again. Look at that. Don't you love it when things like that happen? And you got just the right amount. And then I fold my towel up and I give it a little press down. Doesn't have to be absolutely amazingly perfect and dry. Then I'm going to turn them over and I'm going to give them a wipe. Still a tiny little bit wet on there, but this is pretty much how they turn out. They look really good, really nice. Let me tilt that way a bit because I've got the light shining directly on it. There we go, look really good. So I'm just going to do that with the rest of them. Alright guys, what do you think? Do you like the way that these turned out? I think they turned out absolutely amazing. I love this material for engraving on and doing these kind of plaques. I hope the video helped somebody. If it did, then hit that thumbs up button. Let me know. It really does help me out. It helps my channel grow, and I promise I am going to be bringing more videos out very, very soon. I need to get back into the roll of things, and I'm feeling much better in myself. So thanks for watching guys. If you do grab some of this stuff and you make something cool, let me know down below. Really interested in how people work and what works for other people as well. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.